Right, Barcelona qualifying, let's get into it. And of course, Oscar Piastri has just delivered the biggest statement of his Formula 1 career. He needed a bounce back after Monaco, and he is on pole for the Spanish Grand Prix. His fourth of the season after a perfectly judged final lap that beat teammate Lando Norris by 2/10. It was cool, it was calm, it was collected. It's also McLaren's first front row lockout at this track since 1998, and I believe that Oscar Piastri wasn't even born at that point. Now, what's making this even more impressive is, of course, the context of the weekend. Going into the weekend, all eyes were, of course, on McLaren because of the FIA's new clampdown on front wing flexibility. The general assumption being paraded around the internet was their pace would drop off. Spoiler alert, it hasn't. It seems like everyone else's pace has dropped off, which I'm sure wasn't on the cards. Whilst rivals have made adjustments, McLaren hardly changed anything, and they still looked out the front row. Behind them, Max Verstappen and George Russell set identical lap times in Q3. Max takes P3 on a countback. Lewis Hamilton starts fifth for Ferrari, just 0.049 seconds off, with Kimi Antonelli in sixth and Charles Leclerc in P7 after he ran out of tyres for a second run. It was a tough afternoon for Yuki Tsunoda in that second Red Bull seat. He was knocked out in Q1 and he lines up dead last in P20. And wow, maybe it wasn't Checo after all, was it? And certainly not where you want to be when your teammate is starting on the second row once again. We are about to open up the second debate for Red Bull, especially when we consider Isaac Hadjar's performance. Fernando Alonso gave the home crowd something to cheer about with P10, but Carlos Sainz in his first home race for Williams was knocked out in Q1 and he starts 18th. As for Sunday, it's going to be a race of tyre temperatures and track position. We're talking over 45 degrees Celsius on the surface. The opening stint is going to be absolutely crucial. If Norris gets a jump at turn 1, McLaren could well face a very awkward call going into the weekend. Max Verstappen is going to be right there and waiting. And Ferrari and Mercedes, while both cars are of course in the mix and ready to pounce. The title fight is certainly on. Oscar Piastri leads the championship on 161 points. Lando Norris is behind on 158 points. Max Verstappen in third place at 136 points. And McLaren, while the Constructors' Championship is being pulled away with every weekend. It's pressure, it's politics, it's pure pace, and you're not going to want to miss this one, that's for sure.